Welcome, fellas. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna train right now, and I'm gonna grind it out really much. Gonna work it out, and I am happy to say that training time has arrived, and I just need to share this on Discord. 1 second. Where is this? Okay, Discord. Training time. Oh yeah, it's training time. Okay, a training time has arrived. Like, I'm fine with that. Off we go. The Bulgarian Cowboy is ready to train. I'm ready to train, guys. I'm warmed up, and this looks like a very much of a decent workout, which is really much going to be awesome. Yeah, in the first place. Hey, Benjo, how you doing, my friend? I'm going to train not following media day. Tomorrow I'm gonna follow the presser and see how it is gonna take place. And eager to say my Achilles tendon is getting better, so this is a different. Hey, Rasky, how you doing? I'm at a different background. I'm at my condo right now. I know this is a different background. I'm at my own condo right now. Rasky, come to Achille tomorrow. If I will send you details when I arrive tomorrow. Yes. 6:30. Yes, just 6:30. Just come. I will send you. Exact how it looks. I will send you photos when I arrive, so it will be easy to navigate. I will send you like how to come and like I will send you on IG. Yes, we're meeting tomorrow. Yeah, it is true. We're meeting tomorrow. I need to come and greet my coach, spend some time. When you come, we go hang around. Did my first day of sparring grappling like 6 months yesterday. That is awesome. That is awesome, my friend. And tomorrow, finally to hang around and to enjoy. Okay, I'm like, it will be okay. Like the last time, it wasn't like the greatest time. Last time I was in the city center and we were unable to, but right now it's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be great right now. Gonna hang around tomorrow. Gonna train for 45 minutes. I hope so. This is the only thing I can do at the moment. When you're disabled, you can only train. You can only train like this when you're fucked up. But that's a part of the game. That is a part of the game, I'm saying. It is a part of the game. Yeah, it is a part of the game, I guess. Maybe we can train together a little bit tomorrow if you are able to with your injury. I'm not able to train yet, but we can do some recording a bit later as soon as I recover. That would be awesome. As soon as I recover, that would be awesome to do some recording and to train. When I recover, we'll do. Right now, I can only walk, or maybe I can't shoot in. I can't do many things. I can't even do standing sparring yet, but when I'm standing, it hurts. Some recording gonna be done later these days, and yeah, it is awesome. It will be awesome these days. It will be awesome for sure. Yeah, it will be awesome for sure these days. We'll sign up for Achille tomorrow for sure. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. They have a group. You will see. Come to the dojo and they have groups. So yes, we will train. We will train for sure when I recover. I just need to recover in the first place, which is a bit painful. Yeah, the most painful part of the game is that harsh recovery. I'm glad you will be signing up for Achille, man. That is like, my coach is a wrestler, so everything I learned from boxing, I have a taekwondo background, just to know. Everything I learned from boxing, I learned from my coach, from my Achille dojo coach. He learned me to box. I was actually a horrible boxer when I joined. Actually, I was unable to box with anybody, but you see, now I can do some damage with my boxing. Still not the greatest boy when it comes to boxing, etc. But I'm getting better. I'm improving, and improvement never ends. Because, improvement never ends. Improvement, growth, it's all part of the game. This morning, I woke up for TUF. And got to say, season 2 was a bit better than season 1, but still they should give us more fights. I'm not much into fighters' perspective, and I'm not much into fighters, I'm not much into fighters like talking to each other and doing other stuff. Like, that's not much interesting to me. In the first place, that's not much interesting. Conor Barber got smoked. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Smoke it out, baby. Oh. My haircut is not good. My haircut is not good. Yeah. My haircut is not good. Well, nothing is, I guess. I had to move couch like this, but right now, did you see a good impression of Sus Connor with his barber? Of course, that was an awesome impression. I've seen it. It appeared at my recommendation video. It appeared under my recommendation. The guy named Fulcum is making great videos, so yeah, I can recommend him for Guru's impressions. Those impressions are funny. But I'm like the easiest for a Blaovic, Prohashka impression, Rakic, or this area. It was funny as hell, yeah. Yeah, Guru is at least making us laugh. That's why we love him. That's why we love Guru. He is at least making us laugh. Yeah, at least he's making us laugh. It's funny. It's funny as hell, you're right. It's funny as hell when... Guru is doing those impressions. Every single impression is funny as hell, yeah. I have to back that up, yes. Back that theory up. Guru's Sus Connor impression was the best. Yeah. But it's easy for him, that part of the world. So that impression was awesome. Anyway, which is my best impression? Never asked you that question, but what do you think? Which is my best impression? Many people are saying that I have solid impressions, but which one is the best from the ones you see, from the ones you saw? Many people are saying that I'm that Nate Diaz was perfect. Abu Bakr was the best as far as I remember. Oh, you granddad. Which ones do you think you do the best? Nate Diaz, Nick Diaz, Jiri Prohashka, Jan Blaovic. I think I'm very much solid with those impressions. I think so. But yeah, when I was roasting Abu Bakr was funny. Oh, come on, you granddad, you cannot win. Stop chasing the guy. Come on, you granddad, stop pressing against the fence. What the hell are you doing? When I was roasting Abu Bakr, that was funny. Jiri was solid too. What's that kind of question? I'm gonna knock out everybody who stands in front of me. That question. I'm gonna win the belt. Yeah, Jiri. Jiri is talking like that. Me. Best. Khabib impression. I will try. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna smash that guy. Ring girls are useless. Really? What function? Tell me. Somebody tell me, please. What function? No ring girls in Eagle FC. Khabib is funny as fuck. No. Do you like Khabib? Was it on point? Khabib is nice, I think, that impression. That speaking area is pretty much easy. Hamzat. I plan to win the belt. I plan to win the belt. I'm gonna smash everybody. Gonna win the belt. Gonna win the title. I'm the best in the division. Oh, I missed the scale. So what? If I missed the scale, who gives a care about that? Something like that. Hamzat has a very specific accent. And I haven't learned Swedish anywhere, so that's a problem with Hamzat. I haven't learned Swedish, and he has a very, how to say, a weird accent. Hamzat has a very weird accent. Yeah, Romero impression is funny. I'm gonna tell you something. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you believe, anything is possible. That's like Yoel Romero. I'm gonna tell you something. When you believe, anything is possible. Quanto tu crear, todo estoy posible. There are some impressions that I don't know, but Guru is a master of impressions. I like. He is the funniest guy with impressions. The best impression guy in the whole world. Yeah, I say hats off. No one can make a good Moicano impression, even Guru. No, I can't do Moicano impression. Unfortunately, I can't. Moicano has a very specific accent, and that Brazilian accent is like they have very hard accent. I can't copycat Brazilian. Especially Claudia Gadelha impression is the hardest. I'm pretty good at impressions. I'll show you tomorrow. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. We're gonna see. What do you think? Am I okay with impressions, or I'm fair? I think I'm fair with impressions. No, I can't do my kind of impression. Brazilian speech is very hard, fellas. Brazilian speech is very hard. I will be glad. You're good at Khabib impression. Oh, thank you. Well, I learned Rakic impression. I can tell it in Serbian. Ja ću da osvojim ples. Ja sam najbolji srpski MMA borac. Ja ću da osvojim ples. I'm going to win the belt. I've got no dilemma. I'm gonna win the belt. Ja ću budem prvi srpski šampion. Rakic's native language is my native language, so not hard. It shouldn't be too hard. I can also do Blagoj Ivanov, that is good. I'm gonna say, we have a lot of Bulgarian people in Chicago, so we are gonna celebrate. Nije imame mnogo frendi v Chicago. I nije kad ga spečelime što proslavime. Nije kad ga spečelime što proslavime. A spečelio? No, utre idvame da islavime. That is like... But Guru doesn't know multi-language impressions. I do know that. Because Ivanov Bulgarian is my native language alongside Serbian, but I speak Serbian better. I mean, my impressions are more accurate for Ivanov and Rakic because Rakic is Serbian, Ivanov is Bulgarian. These are two of my native languages. Did you grow in Serbia or Bulgaria? Serbia. I grew in Serbia. I was just born in Bulgaria. I grew in Serbia because my parents moved when I was a baby. My parents moved, and I was growing in a small place near Belgrade. But I have roots from Kustendil. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. That's why I speak Serbian way better, because I was growing up here. But technically I do have two native languages. I was growing in a city called Obrenovac. It's like 30 kilometers away from Belgrade. A small, peaceful place. Very much a small, peaceful place. It was a very much of a small, peaceful place, like 30,000 this population. I've heard of Obrenovac. Yeah, 30 kilometers away. 30 kilometers away from 30 kilometers away from Belgrade. Peaceful place. But there are many drug addicts though. But a peaceful place. I can only say it's a very peaceful place. It's a nice, peaceful place. Not big, but you can grind through it. Very much nice place to be if you're asking me. Very much nice, peaceful place to be. Need to fix my air conditioner soon. I need to call a handyman soon. Gonna call him tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we'll see. But that's something I need to do pretty much legitly. Anyway, I hope you are going to enjoy Maradona versus Pele. That is a nice UFC match that you can take a close look. Have you been to Zlatibor? Yes, I've been to Zlatibor. Zlatibor is a mountain, and I pretty much enjoy it. But my favorite mountain is called Tara. That is my favorite mountain. Yes, my favorite mountain is called Tara. I assume you've heard of it. Tara is very close, like in the center of Serbia. The mountain called Tara. That is my favorite mountain. I assume you've heard of it. Mountain called Tara. Yes, I've been to Zlatibor. What do you like most about Zlatibor? Zlatibor has changed a lot in the last 5 years. No, never heard of it. Zlatibor has changed a lot. They build a lot of buildings. It's looking very urban now. It was a wilderness like 5 years ago, but they built a lot of buildings back there now. Went to Zlatibor on New Year's. Zlatibor is a nice place. I've only went in summer. I visited Zlatibor in summer. I like smaller places. Like Zlatibor is too urban for me now. I like village places, And what is the funniest thing right now in that MMA community? They are saying that the Bulgarian villain kicked out Cody Seftic. Met a girl from Novi Sad there, but she didn't speak English. Somehow we still dated for a bit. You dated? That is amazing. You dated and she didn't speak English. That is amazing, my friend. But you were able to go through obstacles. That is amazing. I'm glad. If you were able to function without knowing the language, that is awesome. Awesome to me. I can speak it very well. I speak MMA English very well, but aside of MMA, you'll see. Aside of MMA, my English is so-so, but my MMA English is 100% spot on. I'm so glad that you functioned, man. So glad that you functioned. But like Serbian is hard. It's hard language. Same like Russian for me, for example. I speak Bulgarian, but I don't understand Russian. That's a problem. Like, I'm learning now. You will learn. You will grind through it, get into the spirit of things. But at least you can have a basic understanding, you know. You don't have to know to write it, you see. Just have a basic understanding when people talk, and that is going to be fine. But I know when you're a foreigner, it's hard. It's hard when you're a foreigner, it's hard. For example, when I went to Bulgaria 10 years, dating a girl now who teaching me some Serbian. That is amazing. So glad for it. Well, she is going to teach us. I hope so. I hope she's going to teach you. That is amazing. Well, you will learn. You know, when you live somewhere, you can learn it. When I went to Bulgaria 10 years ago, I didn't even know to speak properly because I was growing in Serbia and I needed that for passport. I didn't even know to speak properly, but in the last 3 years, it has significantly improved as my sponsor is Bulgarian. So I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow about that. My sponsor is Bulgarian. That's why I improved my Bulgarian significantly. Like we call it chujbinets, like a guy abroad, a guy who loves Bulgaria but lives abroad. That's how they call it. But he found me. I haven't found him in the first place. That's the funniest part of the deal. My sponsor found me. I didn't found him. I was thinking it's some troll calling me on the cell phone when he called. I was really thinking it's some kind of a troll. But it was not a troll. It was a real offer. And an offer that actually saved my life in post-COVID era. Because I lost my job in post-COVID era and prior to COVID I lost my job with writing and it was a hard time. So I can say that I'm grateful to that guy because he saved my ass in year 2020. Right now I'm okay. I'm functioning well. I'm probably opening a construction company in July. But that guy saved my ass back in 2020 when COVID struck. So I'm really grateful to that guy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're dating a girl. Really much glad. She will learn you. Believe me, you will learn. But Serbian takes some time to learn. It's not an easy language. I would say Serbian is 9 out of 10 when it comes to hardness. We have very hard grammar. But if you live here, you're gonna learn. Believe me. You're gonna learn it if you live here. Tonight I'm not gonna do streaming after this workout. I only speak swears. You know to swear. That is the first thing you learn. I also know to speak Bulgarian insults. That was the first thing I knew. And when I was dating a girl who was born in Sevilla, it was 10, 11 years ago. I don't know Spanish, but I learned swears. Everybody teaches the swears in Serbian. I know. But I learned swears only. And when she was yelling at me, I started swearing in Spanish. And she was like, how the hell did you know to curse? I'm like, well, you're annoying. I need to fire back. And she was like, but you don't speak Spanish. I'm like, who said I speak? I don't speak Spanish, of course, but I opened on the internet, you know. I opened on the internet and I've seen vulgar words. I was typing it. And it was 12 years ago. I was typing it. It was the beginning of the internet. I was typing it, and I've seen swear words, vulgar words, and I learned to insult. So that was a part of the game. No, that was a part of the game. You know, swear words are the first thing we learn. 12 people watching. This is amazing. So glad so many people watching. Might train this later time. Some more time. Swears are always first step in learning new language. Haha, that is true. That is true. When you're swearing, that is the most important part of the game, if you're asking me. Swearing is the most important part of the game. Like, it's easiest to learn to swear. No offense, but that is the easiest thing to learn. I will show you tomorrow my injury, Raski, and you will see. You will see why I'm still unable to do some things, but I hope I will be able to train from August. And of course, about recording, we will make an agreement. My coach is very much easy guy to, to agree and he is an amazing guy, you will see. You will also get to know my teammates. They are great people, you'll see. They really are great people. We are helping each other and they are really, really much skillful, nice guys. Haven't been training for a while, can't do spars anymore, but okay, just never give up. That's gonna be a part of the game. I will only do grappling so far. I just can't wait to recover, man. That is going to be fun for me. Can't wait to recover. Can't wait to recover. I really need that recovery badly. Really need it badly. Like, that recovery is something that I need badly, but I hope it's gonna get resolved at least. I hope it will. Yeah, it will. It will. Sooner or later it will. I just believe in better stuff, better tomorrow. Like, when I started training, when I joined Achille MMA, it was the best moment of my life. Just wish I discovered Achille earlier. I didn't discover Achille on time, but thanks to Marko Bojkovic it happened, and I'm grateful to that guy for the rest of my life. Yeah, he became a star right now, but he has never forgotten people who offered him hand. That is a nice thing about Marko Bojkovic. Very much nice thing. He's a great guy. Yeah, swears are the first things you are going to learn in any language. Guru the musical had great stream today. Did you saw? I've seen a bit. He was singing in the street. That was awesome. That was really awesome. He was singing in the street, man. I didn't know that he is that talented. No, it's very hard. He was singing on the street with a lady. Yeah, I've seen. But Guru is a great musician, man. Hats off to Guru the musical. Hats off to Guru the musical. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job, really. That guy is very underrated. That channel is very underrated. I must tell you that channel is extremely underrated. That channel needs more attention. Really, that channel needs more attention. So, if you're asking me, I would always recommend that channel. So talented guy. Extremely talented. The guy is born to sing. Is he only a singer or he's doing something else? Or he's doing some other job? Because he is an amazing singer. Is he only singing or he's doing some other job too? I am also a freelance writer and I'm also a soccer referee. Right now I'm not reffing because of an injury, but Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing, Grayson? My nice member. Yeah, the Bulgarian Cowboy never quits. Of course, I never quit. Ah, I'm thinking of adding Blake Balder to the parlays. I told you yesterday. I'm really thinking of adding Blake Balder to that. I'm having Mallet. I'm having Jezudevicius versus Maverick over 2.5. I have Darius to win. I'm also thinking of adding Blake Balder to that bet. Like, what do you think about that? Are you confident in Blake Balder, though? Yes, I never quit, and my members never quit supporting me. So this really means a lot to me when fans want to support me, when they give me wings. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for giving me this kind of support. Tonight I won't be doing stream. Blake Balder should win. Nelson is nothing special. I believe Blake Balder is the next special thing, but I think like minus 250 is a bit too risky to take for me, but I think I'm gonna go with Balder. Think I'm gonna add that bet. I only have 3 bets so far, and this is pay-per-view. Like anything else than 4 in a pay-per-view is a surprising for me. It really is a surprising for me. It would have been a massive surprise if I have less. So I don't know. It would have been a big surprise if I have less bets than that. But guys, 11 people watching, you're amazing. You really are amazing. I got to give you credits because your support means life to me. Literally means life. I am grinding as hard as I can. Like even with the ripped Achilles tendon, I'm not surrendering. It just talks about me, my mentality, and nothing will stop me. I wanted to bet Fugit, but I think he's going to get submitted. I actually bet Mallet. I actually bet Mike Mallet to win. I don't know whether it was a good call or not, though. I have a dilemma whether I made a good call by picking Mallet to win, but I actually think it was a nice call. I don't know, man. I don't see how Mallet could win and how Mallet could lose in front of his home fans. That would be a massive surprise if he loses. Not going to say it's not going to happen. Like anything can happen. This is MMA. But can Mallet lose in front of his home fans? That's a whole different story, I guess. Yeah, I also think Fugit is going to win. Fugit is going to lose. Sorry, I think Fugit is going to lose. And I already bet Mallet at minus 210. Mallet's cardio could be a concern. He was getting pissed up by Mickey Holland slowing down. I know. So I'm hoping for a first or eventually second round KO. I know his cardio is a problem, a big problem. I know his cardio is a big problem, and that kind of scares the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. It really scares the shit out of me, his cardio. I'm actually afraid of his cardio. Not gonna lie, I'm afraid of his cardio because I'm afraid what's gonna happen if the fight advances into round 3. Plus, he's cutting many pounds. If you watched what they say, like UFC Embedded, you've seen that he's cutting many pounds. You've seen what he said, what Jasmine Jazudevicius said. They appeared both on the show, and Mallet is a great fighter, but he's cutting so many pounds. I don't know whether his body is tolerant to such weight cuts. He weighs 20 pounds above the limit when he's fighting. So I wonder how much is his body tolerant to those weight cuts. I'm really wondering whether it's very tolerant or... waiting to see the face-off between Anderson and Barry before I place a bet on that fight. No, I'm not betting on that fight. Too risky fight to call. That is too risky fight to call for me. That is too risky fight. I'm the only bet I would place on that fight is over 1.5. So if I must pick a guy, I'm gonna go with Barry because the fight is taking place in Canada. But again, Barry is from Quebec. I don't know. He is from Quebec. Nasruddin Imavov is French, but he has some connections with Quebec, some ties. So, but I think Kurt is going to smoke him out. If Andres doesn't have a big size advantage, I will bet on Barry because of the cardio. Barry is a killer machine. a killer machine with a killer instinct, especially in round 3. You've seen what he did to Abel Zaiter. Everybody saw what he did to Abel Zaiter. He literally destroyed Abel Zaiter with his pressure, with his performance. And I'm hoping we are going to see another high-level performance on the end of him. 10 more minutes on training. But guys, this is one of the best sessions I've ever had. Training, talking, it makes me really happy. It really makes me happy, fellas. It really makes me happy to hang around with the boys. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream in the evening. Over the day, I'm having a lot of obligations over the day. But in the evening I'm gonna stream. So I might actually record short videos, but tomorrow I need to finish the paperology. I will probably open a construction company in July, so probably I'm saying, but I will just probably open it. So there is a lot of paperwork I got to, to fulfill tons of paperology. I'm really thinking of pushing everything to the next level, I'm like, I need to have an additional job because YouTubing is my first love, but it is not bringing enough money. I need an additional job. I'm already working on additional jobs, but it's always better to work many jobs. That is always better than working one job. Always better to work many jobs. Jasmine Jezadevicius has a 3-inch reach advantage. It's very difficult to hold on the floor. I think the fight will be a close decision, so I'm betting Jasmine. I'm picking Jasmine as a side call, but I'm betting over 2.5. I have a bet on over 2.5. But if I must pick a side, I'm gonna go with Jezadevicius. Also for that tournament that Ark Uncivilized is making. If I I need to hit some underdogs, so Jezudevicius could bring me the greatest number of points. I really have a hard opponent, Wayne Gaethje, true analyst, and that is a hard opponent. That is a very, very much of a hard opponent, Wayne Gaethje, true analyst. I'm just hoping that I will be able to defeat that guy. But he knocked out Burt MMA out of the competition. I knocked out Cody Saftik. So the winner is going to have even harder task, even harder time. Blood Money smoked out everybody, 13.3. He caught many upsets. I think he is the only guy who picked Muhammad-John Naimov to win over Jamie Malarkey, and Muhammad-John Naimov was not even fighting at his weight class. I picked Castañeda to defeat Gafuro, but Naimov did a great job. He knocked out Malaki, man. It was awesome, just awesome. Can only say it was an awesome performance. Who has the best chance of upset on this card? You are going to say I'm crazy, but I will give you two names. First name I think is Chris Curtis. Second name I think of the upset is going to be Jasmine Jezudevicius. Aori versus Zahab is the hardest fight to pick a side in my opinion. I know I have not gone the distance in that fight, but if I must pick a side, I would probably go with Chinese fighter. But Zahabi could submit him. Like, people are always saying pick a side, and that fight is a pick 'em. So whoever you pick, it really is a 50-50. Not betting that fight definitely. Either gonna be Zahabi submission or Aori finish. So I don't know. Aori doesn't have good ground game. You all know that Aori's ground game pretty much sucks. And on the other side, the other guy is very, very, very brutal on the ground. So it depends whether the fight takes place on the ground or in the stand-up. That fight is the killer-like. But I'm leaning Chris Curtis for the upsets. I'm leaning Jasmine Jezudevicius. I'm leaning Nate Landwehr. I think Nate the Train Landwehr has good chances for the upset. These are like the three most probable upsets. Also, these are like three most probable upsets. I don't see Diana Belbita defeating Maria Oliveira, but that fight will probably go the distance. As expected, that is probably going to go the distance. I think he has trained with both fighters. I know. I know, man. Like Aori versus Killing, they know each other very well, Aori and Zahabi. So, when you're training at UFC Performance Institute, they have a performance institute in China. They have very much high quality athletes. And China's power has skyrocketed in this sport. I can only say they are grinders, hard workers, just like Japanese fighters, just like Korean guys. I'm just saying, the majority of them are doing a great job. And the majority of them are doing an amazing job. In Asia, we have good centers in China, Japan, Korea. They are doing a great job, but from time to time we see another state from time to time, but we only see it at road to UFC. Aside of those Middle East states, aside of them, of course. Yeah, you are right. That fight is so hard to call. I'm not betting on that fight. I'm gonna tell you that, especially because it is a hobby's son. Anything can happen, literally. I still have good cardio for a guy who is unable to train, who is unable to stand on his feet. I still have a good cardio. So, yeah, I got to chant for my own cardio. I really have a good cardio. Yeah, I really have a good cardio, and this is doing a great job here. All right, guys. All right, guys. The Belbita fight is also very tough to pick a side. Yes, it is. I think Maria Oliveira is a very tough opponent. I'm gonna speak with you for 3 more minutes, then I'm gonna leave this chat. Anyway, I think Belbita fight is very hard to pick a side. I trained for like 45 minutes, which is amazing. And also, I wanna say thanks to anybody. Literally, I wanna say thanks to anybody who are following me on this route. Tonight I won't be doing stream because there is UFC Media Day, etc., and I can't stay up late tomorrow. I've got tons of obligations. But tomorrow evening I will stream. We will have some interesting discussions. We will discuss predictions. That will be locked later. So tonight, don't forget, like tomorrow night, don't forget to tune in. Let's go, man. Member for 1 month. See ya tomorrow, bro. Yeah, see ya tomorrow. I'm so glad you're a member for 1 month, my friend. And you're a very loyal member. I'm just saying, you're a very, very loyal member. Yeah, see ya tomorrow. And glad that we are going to finally meet each other. Let's go, Grayson. Off we go, my fella. All right, guys. Raski, tomorrow 6:30. I will send you how to come. I will send you the instructions, and this will be awesome. I'm excited, honestly, because you will see my dojo. You will get to know my teammates. We're gonna hang around tomorrow. Catch you guys. Love you all.